I have to tell you a Chad in public story.
Okay.
I'm in line at Target at the self-checkout.
It was very. Did you see him? The thing I like about his energy right now is he went up and he brought it right back down to. I have to tell you a Chad in public story.
Well, because I get riled up a little bit.
Yeah,
you
and
know that.
Last week we almost had to give you like a shot of insulin at the end of the show.
That's so fucking A. That was brutal.
So you were in public.
I was in
Chad's in public.
Our high-tech
button bar
high-tech segment alert. So I'm in
a woman said something Chad didn't like.
Not true, but it was a woman. But listen, I'm in Target. It's fucking jam-packed at the self-checkout line, and there is a man who is, before he rings his thing up, he's reading every single item, the label, as if he walked around with a blindfold, throwing shit in his cart, and now he's finally there to check out, and he's like, oh, goddammit, I did need vitamins. It's like, you know what you put in your cart, you jackass. Fucking ring him up. Read that shit at home. Keep the receipt if you don't like what it says on the label or whatever. So I yell, right? This is a man who looks just like Tony Shalhoub, lead actor on Monk.
Oh, boy. One of my favorite shows...
Psych.
Monk.
Oh.
I love Psych too.
Okay. I thought you were going to say was on right after Monk.
I love them both.
On USA.
What's it called? Foreshadowing. I have a story that involves Monk. It might not happen on this episode, but foreshadowing. Keep going. What am I doing? Why am I ruining the show?
You're not ruining anything.
Who am I?
You're keeping me calm right now.
All I can think about is that guy is probably, and I assume you're about to yell at him, but he's probably so lonely that he
I don't give a fuck.
He checks out really slow so he can be like, well, Trina, these are vitamins. It look like they have vitamin C and B12 in them. And do you still want to converse with me? Okay, here's a piece of ham.
I'm super efficient at bagging leaves by myself. You don't think I'm fucking lonely? But I don't sit there and read labels in line, for Christ's sake. I go home and cry like everybody else. Now, this guy looks like Tony Shalhoub.
From USA's hit TV show.
Right.
Monk.
Sometimes has a mustache, some full head of hair always.
Yeah.
Very handsome man. Also brownish. I don't know what kind.
Yeah. If somebody was like, hey, did you know Monk is Lebanese? I'd be like, sure.
I believe anything.
Yeah.
Native American, I don't give a shit. Anything.
Yeah, I'll believe a lot.
Fucking tan German.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I could believe anything.
So I yell, hey, Tony Shalhoub, you want to hustle? And I'm going to tell you something. He fucking looked up, which means it was either Tony Shalhoub, and I was right, or he's heard it the whole time. Yeah. And he's gone as Tony Shalhoub for Halloween since he was a boy. Since Wings.
I'm taller Monk this year.
Yes, exactly. So now there's a lady in front of me, and I can tell you something. Not brownish. Blonde, fucking pasty white skin.
Oh, I bet she has
This
opinions.
is in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Right? So she turns around. She goes, excuse me? And I said, oh, no, sorry. I wasn't yelling. I was talking about that guy that's reading all the labels up there. He should probably just hustle. And she goes, no, I know. I know who Tony Shalhoub is. And I go, well, it looks just like him, right? And she goes, not the point. She goes, not the point. And I go, I think that's exactly the point that I nailed it. And she goes, are you just calling that man Tony Shalhoub because he's also? And I go, also what? Also what? Are you going to guess? Because no one fucking knows what nationality Tony Shalhoub is.
No
but Tony
way.
Shalhoub and his parents.
No.
So I go, if you're going to guess, don't you dare fucking guess. Because you're going to be wrong, and I'm watching you. We're the only two in this conversation. If you pull your phone out to like Wikipedia that shit, I'm going to call my boyfriend. I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone's dating you because of this. So don't pull your phone out and Wikipedia that shit because I'm not going to believe it. And Tony Shalhoub fucking starts going.
He picked it up. He listened.
He
took the coaching.
Then he did this. As he's walking out, waves at me.
Really?
Could have been Tony Shalhoub.
He might have been like,
I'm not
it's always
you.
good to meet a fan.
He just like looked, dead eye contact at me and one of these. And I just looked at the lady and I went, because I don't understand. We're not allowed to like say people look like each other. I don't understand that.
Well, there's nothing like being told to behave differently by a white woman. Like there's nothing quite like having a white mom tell you how to act in a supermarket.
And this is trickle down fuckonomics because I'm sure he was like, oh, that white guy just yelled at me. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fair is fair. right? He didn't need to speed up.
And we
But I
don't know.
wasn't-
We don't know what target Tony Shalhoub is either. We don't know if he's German.
I completely agree. Sometimes I think I'm being so funny where I'm going to get everyone around me to laugh.
Like she was gonna high five you.
And no one ever does.
I do that a lot where I'll say some shit and I'll be like, "Is this where you congratulate me?" And they do not.
It sure isn't.
They
right?
never.
This is where they dial 911.
Hey, Bales, let me tell you something. Nothing you ever say out loud in public like, "Got him." No one else ever thinks you got him. Ever. No one ever thinks that.
I will tell you this though, and when I see a situation like that where someone's away from me and they have a sweet ass burn.
Yep.
Right? Like if I was done bagging, walking out of Target, and I heard somebody go, "Hey, Tony Shalhoub, you want to hustle?" I would turn around and go, "Sick burn, dude." He was reading his shit. I would make sure that I'm like, I'm leaving, so you're gonna have to deal with the people around you. But just so you know, sweet ass burn.
Sick burn. Sick ass burn.
Gotta run. Just bought candles. Can't wait to light them.